It is Commodity Corner. It's the Bubba Show. It's Friday. I guess thank God it's Friday for a lot of you. For me, I wish Fridays never came because I love trading every day. But I'm here with the Badger, and we've got Commodity Corner. And Badger, I don't think there's enough tape on this film to cover all the action commodities. But let's start out with what you and I have been calling for the last, 2 or 3 months, which is a big breakout in the soybean market. We've written about it. We've talked about it. And last Friday they came out with their crop report, and soybeans looks like they're poised to go to new contract highs. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we had a big breakout. We've been going higher in soybeans. We call it the big three because wheat, soybeans, and corn are major products. It's interesting. The soybeans are breaking out. I think they're going to go to a high. Wheat and corn, we had a lot of numbers, a lot of volume on the number. But I'm not sure they're going to break out. They're still in congestion.
Well, there's an interesting thing happening in corn and wheat, and you and I hadn't talked about this previously, but in wheat there's a contango going on because December new crop wheat is in the $7 range and was up last Friday, almost limit, as well as the old crop. Corn, on the other hand, is in backwardation because corn, front month corn was up limit to about $6.60, but December corn was only up about 12 cents and was trading about $5.70. So what's happening is that corn-wheat spread, although in the old crop, corn is over wheat, which is typically against what's going on, back in the new crop, it's back in line again. And it's something that we don't talk about often, and maybe one day we'll do a segment on this, but now things are starting to come back in line. But as we look at it, corn and wheat are still in congestion, and soybeans are breaking out. Now, taking a look at oil. Oil had an interesting week last week. It tried to poke through. It had that big, 10 days ago, it had that big spike of $3 in about 2 minutes. And it's been tumbling down ever since and closed the week out at 103 last week. What do you think? Is it going higher or lower?
Well, actually, I think that big spike, of course, every time there's any mention of a problem in the Mideast, so anytime they think Iran's going to happen, that was an unbelievable spike. It was, what, 2% and 5 minutes?
Yep.
I think the key is whether oil will test the lows down at 102, or it's actually just last week was a consolidation, and then we'll see what happens when we break down here.
And then, of course, gold whipped around and it got down very low, and then it closed out the week and rallied back up. What do you think of gold here?
Actually, I like gold here. I know you don't.
Nope.
I do.
That's all right. Go ahead.
I think gold's going to go higher. I mean, we've talked about this and we debate this all the time, but I think gold's going higher. I think it's reached bottom here.
Okay, well, we're going to go to our predictions, and then of course we talk about natural gas, and that's why we said it's not time to buy it yet. They keep pulverizing, and it's now making new lows again. I think natural gas is probably going under $2. What do you think?
I agree with you. It's got a huge contango. I don't want to get involved in this, but you mentioned it. You have a huge contango in natural gas. I mean, if you look at natural gas 7 months from now, it's got a 50% premium.
Right.
So I believe near term, it's just going to get killed. I certainly wouldn't be a buyer of natural gas, would you?
And no, not yet. At some point I will, but not yet. But I agree. So, all right. Well, it is Friday. It is time for our predictions, and I've been rolling along pretty good. So, but I'll let you go first again as usual. So we'll say the Dow 13,200, higher or lower?
Higher.
Oil 103, higher or lower?
Higher.
Gold 1675, higher or lower?
Higher.
Okay, I am going to go lower across the board because that's what's been working for me. I'm going to say that everything's going to be lower next week. We're going to get some volatility back. Remember Bubba's picks. Everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy the spring. We'll talk to you on Monday. Take care and enjoy it. Bye.